We learned how to associate objects with data binding variables. Now we're going to handle the click events on views in this layout. So I'm going to handle the click event on a button here. I'll create a button, wrap content, and the text would be click me. I'll drag and drop it here in further constraints, and this is good. And by the way, this is the text view and this is the button. The ID of the button is button. If you go back to the main activity, here I'm going to handle the click event. Binding.button.set on click listener, and here I specify a toast message dot make text. The first parameter is the context, the second is the message you clicked the button, and the third parameter is the toast length. Let me run and let me show you how to handle the click events in different ways. And this is the first way. If I click this button, you can see the toast message appears. This is good. Always when creating and using data binding, you can set binding dot and access the view that you want to set a click listener to it. There is another approach. I can create a new function outside the onCreate method. Here, function, display toast message. I will cut this to here, and instead of using this binding.button.set on click listener and call this method, I'm going to comment this and go back to the layout. I'm using data binding to get rid of boilerplate code and make my Kotlin files very clean and get rid of UI related codes. So the main purpose for me when using data binding is to get rid of UI related codes in KT files and Kotlin files. Okay, so instead of using set on click listener and make these functions here, I'm going to link this button with the method here in XML and not in KT files. So instead of using set on click listener, I'm going to use a function here called onClick, and I'm going to use an annotation as we used here at, and please pay attention with me, at open braces. This is the annotation of data binding when you need to access something, and you specify this lambda expression that it is referring for functions in the main activity.kt file. What is the name of the function? Display toast message. Going back to this, and here I'm going to paste it, display toast message function. And you can see there is an error here, cannot find identifier display toast message, because I'm referring for the main activity and I don't create here a data variable referred for the main activity. So to solve this problem, either I can create a variable of type main activity, or I can move this function to the vehicle or another class. The professional developers move all the functionality of buttons into a new standalone classes. For example, here I will create a new Kotlin class and I'll name it as vehicle click handlers. Click OK, and inside this class I'll move this function from the main activity into it. And to create a toast message, you can see that classes don't have context. I need to pass them from the main activity or other activities to this class. Inside the primary constructor of this click handler, I need to pass a var context type context. Alt plus enter to import the package of content and the context class. And here, instead of using this, I need to use this context pass as a parameter. So what I have done here, I created this class. I passed context in its primary constructor in order to use it in the toast message. And I moved this function from the main activity to this class. Now let's go back to this activity.xml file and I'll create a new variable here. So professional developers separate between the data classes and the classes that contains functions, and it's named as click handlers. I'll create a new variable here inside the data scoop, and I'll name it as click handler. The type of this class, again, you need to specify the whole package and you need to specify the class. It's named as vehicle click handlers. I'm referring for this class. I need to access this method inside this class. So to do that, I'll scroll down to here, and this button, I need to remove this and pay attention to this convention. I'll start with handler or click handler. This is the variable that I created. And here I can't access the method by putting dot display toast message like this. In order to access methods, you need to replace the dot with 2 colons, and you can access the method right away. And by the way, we have an error here because we need to set a view parameter inside the display toast message. So this error will be solved by passing for this method a view parameter. So data binding is not an easy thing you add to your applications because you need to pay attention for every step and don't miss anything, guys. So here I created a click handler object, vehicle click handlers, and it's a variable. I am assigning this variable to this, and I'm going to access the display toast message by using this convention, the 2 colons, not 1 dot, by using the 2 colons to access the click handler class. And to link this vehicle click handlers with the variable here inside the layout, I need to use what I used before. I need to use binding dot click handler equals to, I need to specify a new vehicle click handlers and pass the context to this. So here I am linking the click handler object with the click handler variable inside the layout, and I am accessing this function inside the click handler class to be executed when the button is clicked. Again, guys, don't miss these steps because many developers contact me having troubles and problems in data binding. Guys, when dealing with methods, you should use 2 dots. You should create a variable. You should specify the view parameter inside the method, and you should link the click handler with its object inside the main activity. Run the application. Here we go. Click the button and you can see we have this toast message. Congratulations, guys. We learned how to handle the click events on a button using the data binding library.